at Bass Pro Shops in Orlando, Florida for my favorite time of year, trophy largemouth bass season. As we embark on Season 4 of Florida's Trophy Catch program, we first need to take a look back and identify the biggest catches of 2015 and crown our Season 3 Trophy Catch Florida champion. Trophy Catch is Florida's black bass management program that rewards anglers for catching, documenting, and releasing bass 8 pounds or greater in Florida's waters. Every angler that submits a qualifying fish earns prizes from Trophy Catch Florida partners. The angler who documents and releases the biggest bass of the season in Florida wins the American Outdoors Fund Trophy Catch Champions Ring. We'll get to the top catches of the season in a minute, but first, let's get an update on the program from FWC's Tom Champeau.
Thanks to all the fish being submitted to Trophy Catch, we're getting a tremendous amount of data that we would not be able to get if it wasn't for all these citizen scientists, all our fisheries biologists out in the field collecting this information. And our biologists are using it to evaluate our management to see how we can be more effective. Another thing we're learning is about the genetics of these fish. Our anglers, before they release them, take genetic samples, send it to our lab, and we analyze the DNA of these valuable big trophy fish. And that's being really helpful in understanding what makes them tick.
FWC is definitely doing something right. Season 3 not only had more Hall of Fame Club level catches, it had bigger fish. Season 1 had only one Hall of Fame Club level catch. Bob Williams with a 13-pound, 14-ounce largemouth caught on Rodman Reservoir. In Season 2, Brooks Morrell caught a 14-pound, 9-ounce largemouth on Kingsley Lake. We'll get to the biggest fish of Season 3 in a second, but let's start by counting down the top 10 catches of 2015. In 10th place, Brett Smith from Keystone Heights with a 13-pound, 14-ounce bass. 9th place, Andrew Carlson from DeLand, Florida with a 14-pounder. 8th place, Richie Whitmore from Georgia caught a 14-pound, 1-ounce bass on a trip to Rodman Reservoir. 7th place, Jason Clemens from Stark, Florida with a 14-pound, 6-ounce tank he caught on home water. 6th place, Portia Gabriels from Blue Springs, Missouri made a couple of trips to Polk County, Florida and scored 3 separate Hall of Fame Club entries, including this 14.5-pound trophy. 5th place, George Canova Jr. from Stark, Florida with a 14-pound, 14-ounce largemouth. 4th place, Portia Gabriels from Blue Springs, Missouri with her largest entry, a 15-pound, 3-ounce giant. 3rd place, Gregory Smock from Zanesville, Ohio came to Florida last February and caught his 15-pound, 8-ounce trophy. In 2nd place, Len Andrews in familiar territory. He travels from Richmond, Virginia to fish his favorite lake in Florida every spring. He's submitted dozens of fish over the years, but his biggest is this 15-pound, 9-ounce giant. Now let's go down to the floor to see the biggest catch of the season and award the American Outdoors Fund Trophy Catch Champions Ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion, first place from Middleburg, Florida. Let's give him a big round of applause. Yeah, number 1, 15 pounds, 11 ounces. Oh my gosh. Almost there, almost at 16. Now Seth was fishing Kingsley Lake with his dad when he caught the fish of a lifetime. This earns him the title of Trophy Catch Champion for 2015.
Congrats again to Seth. That ring gives him bragging rights that he caught and released the biggest bass of the season in Florida. Fortunately for the rest of us, it's big bass season once again, and every largemouth bass caught, documented, and released over 8 pounds in Florida waters can earn you prizes from Trophy Catch partners. But you have to register. And just for doing so, you'll be entered into a random drawing for a new Phoenix bass boat. To register and get a complete description of rules and rewards, go to TrophyCatchFlorida.com. I'm Keith Allen, and my trophy swims in Florida.